All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your Sunday. I'm sorry it was a little confusing. Was it 10 o'clock? Was it 11 o'clock? So I hope that was clarified. There are two calls today. There's the call now, which is specifically only for those who have really delved into the light codes themselves. And then there's the free Sunday call that's open to the public that's going to happen at 2 o'clock. Um, we're at 136. We just need a few more people. Oh, look at this. We need four more to hit the 144. Yeah. Okay, thank you, universe. Oh my God. It's been a crazy morning here. And oh, look at it sticking at 144. Can you guys look at that? Thank you. Come on, now talk about a confirmation. All right, and we're popping over the edge, which is what we need. Yes, but that was so sweet. I'm so grateful. Okay, I love that. Thank you. Because I got on this morning and there were a few people getting on. And I was like, well, what if we don't hit the 144? We need 144. And I said, come on, universe. We're gonna have 144. Of course we are. And we're over that. We're 150 now. Okay. Spillage, abundance everywhere. Thank you. So the reason that I have gathered and asked you to come, and I didn't mean for it to sound alarming, but I just wanted to make sure you would pop on, is many reasons. We are going through this huge shift on the planet. We're all feeling it. The energy is very intense. It's very polarized, to say the least. And even myself this morning, I was like out of character for me, yelling and having a thing, and I was like, oh my God, this energy is like, woo, over this way, right? And then it's over this way, and then it's over this way. Do you guys feeling that? It's like, woo. Okay, so we're coming into the fall equinox, which is next Sunday. And, four times a year, we have these moments that are essential in opening up the energy on the planet. And then we have our special portals that open, like the Lion Gate, and we had the equinox this year, which was huge. The Lion Gate was really big. And then 12/12/2024 is going to be like, blow your socks off. But this energy that we're in right now is almost a gateway between the Lion Gate and the 12/12, but it's pivotal and it's important because the vibration around it is harmonization and unity. And I'm traveling with Debashri. Most of you know Debashri. She works with me, and we are going to Glastonbury on Wednesday. Crazy I haven't been to Glastonbury, right? I mean, all the places. I don't know how that's happened, but I meant to go now to work with the twin flame energy for the twin flame light code. But while we're there on the equinox, and we've been getting lots of information. Debashree's done extensive research, couldn't do any of this without her. She's been incredible. And I'm going to briefly, very briefly go over a PowerPoint with you just to give you an overview of what's happening. And then I want to channel. But the reason I invited all of you specifically who have connected with the light codes to be here today is because I'm asking energetically for you to, on the equinox itself, during the activation, to be able to really anchor in and hold the light, and especially the light that you've chosen. So most of you, I'm sure you have your light code infinity symbol, and it holds a frequency, a code of light that I channeled that came from the ascended beings and masters. And those different codes are going to be embedded and infused and come into harmonization and also be amplified during the time of the equinox. And so Raphael asked that a template of 144 of you that are vibrating at a frequency of love during that time are able to hold it. And then we'll have a much larger audience and group that will plug into that. But you're like anchoring it. You guys are the energies that are holding it. And then our ascended masters, who I work with regularly, are going to go to energetically hold 12 specific nodes on the Mary Michael lines. And those are going to anchor in and weave these energies, and you guys are going to pop into those and hold them for the collective. So I'm going to channel about that, and we're going to see what comes in. but I wanted to just briefly show you a PowerPoint that Debishri made for all of us, and giving you a sense of what's going on, and then I'll channel. Okay. And Raphael will be able to clarify many things for me as well. I probably should have had written down some questions for Raphael to answer. But man, the energy is intensely polarized. Okay, so we're going to Glastonbury. We're going to be at the Tor and Burrow Mum. For those of you who've done the Merlin Light Code with me, you know that we went into the Burrow Mum and he brought us there. We didn't know why, but it's really interesting because we're going to be marrying and bringing into union these two energies. One's masculine, one's feminine. We're looking for 144 volunteers, and I think we've got it in this group. I hope so. To hold the energy and to bring it into harmony. The Lion Gate opened up the serpent rope that brought us all the way up to the Lyran energy and opened up 12 gateways all the way into 12D. And that was an incredibly powerful portal. But as you can see on this diagram here, I don't know if I zoom in, if you can see it, it's hard. It led us, unbeknownst to us, because we had already booked our trip to Glastonbury, that one of the energies there is Avalon. And so the Lyrans basically were pointing the direction of where we were to go next, and that is to Avalon, which you can see here. We've got the constellations here of Lyra, Avalon, well, they're all Lyra, but Avalon, Vega, and Armathena. Okay, so these are the gateways during the Lion Gate that we passed through, that we mirrored, and that we anchored in. And there were 12 of them that we went through. And now we're going to travel to Glastonbury, and there's going to be an intersection between the Mary and the Michael lines, which is a divine feminine and masculine. We're going to talk to Raphael about this. And there's 12 sites that we connected into pretty quickly, although Debishri's done so much research, but we kind of like intuitively, they just sort of came up. And these sites are going to, the Ascended Masters are going to hold the energy. And during the activation on the equinox, we are going to tap into these places and weave this energy of beautiful love and all the codes into the ley lines. So interesting enough, I had this crazy download, something to do with a necklace. I'm not going to get into that now, but it was a confirmation that we're marrying together an alignment between the Burrow Mound and the Tor, one being masculine, one being feminine. I want to ask Raphael more about this today as I channel and do a transmission for all of you guys, which will activate the energy. But this marriage is going to do something with the twin flame energy that's going to really open, widen, and amplify and bring into harmonization the energies during that time for the entire planet. Because Glastonbury is the heart, right? The heart chakra along all the ley lines, along the dragon lines, and the grid works around the planet. And so it makes sense that they will really want us to go and to connect into that at this moment. Another thing that's coming up, and we'll see if it comes through in the transmission, is this during the Merlin Code. It happened to be when the Israeli-Gaza Palestinian war was ignited and started. So it must have been sometime around last October or November. And the code kind of goes into that. And we're working with Merlin right now in the review and the elements and the magic, but it goes into this unified energy that's needed. And what I've been getting, and not in an alarmist way, but that energy could easily rev back up.
Yeah. Look.
Oops. And could everybody share your names here?
There you go. Okay. Daddy's going to get you out now. Okay.
All right. Just make sure you're muted. I had unmuted it so that Debishri can talk, but anyhow, we'll talk about that in a minute. But here, Debishri, if you're here, if you want to explain this whole Taurus thing that's going on with the double Tauruses. Are you here? Oh, wait a minute. She probably can't unmute herself. Hold on. Shoot.
No, she'll be able to. It's good.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, good morning.
Morning.
So this is from the work that Rory Duff and the other biogeologists have been putting together. What's happening is that there has been an enormous widening of the earth lines that we call the ley lines, and very significantly on the Michael and Mary. And so this has been studied intensely for a couple of years. And what's happening is that they found that every single node on the Michael and Mary line and several other grid lines on the planet have gone into what is called an expansion and intensification, which is really significant. And what that's producing is this period of harmony, which means that essentially these grid points are the most active because they come into frequency on the 4 days, the 2 equinoxes and the solstices. But what they've also found is that these grid lines are actually a pair of twins, and they always come in a pair of the masculine and the feminine. And that is that that energy vortex that gets built up at these nodes, and it's amplified on the 4 days. But what happens is the amplification would last for a day or 2 days or 6 days. But now it's kind of inching up to a point where we could, with intention and work around these grid points, build it up to produce maybe a whole year of harmony. And that's really a massive finding for everyone who's been tuning in energetically to ley lines and grid lines. And so the Michael and Mary lines have been developed and almost discovered because of these 2 points of the Glastonbury Tor and the Barrow Mump. So because the Barrow Mump and the Glastonbury Tor stood out as these almost identical conical hills that were on a particular alignment, that's how the entire Michael and Mary line was established. And that's probably why Kelly tuned in to starting almost at the heart of that Michael and Mary alignment. There is also an entire connection to where these energies are coming from. And what's happening is that the Earth is also transitioning through this asteroid belt, and it's going through a specific galactic current, which is creating all these solar flares. And all of that, the Earth's transit in space and all those energies that are hitting the planet are actually entering to what is called as the crystal core of the planet. And it's the crystal core of the planet which is the generator, in some sense, of all grid lines on our planet. And they've also discovered that those the iron and the nickel core is actually generating a specific sound energy. It's transducing light energy into sound and creating these grid lines on the surface. And this is another huge kind of confirmation for all the ancient and indigenous information on the song lines and the dream tracks. And, it confirms all of this. And it now points to the idea that we can actually build this energy with the planet. And each of these these points on the line are creating what is called a unipolar vortex of twin toruses. So what we imagine to be a single torus is now discovered also to be a pair of toruses that creates this high intensity vortex. And the vortex is actually forming what looks like the Holy Grail. And so we can now understand that pre-physics and all of this research, the Templars or the Druids and the shamans were actually following these lines or these tracks of energy on the planet to be able to reach these points of scalarity and extreme kind of healing and points of manifestation, if you will. And so because this energy on all these points is intensified so much now, what happens is that it also has the capacity to intensify what is good, but also what's not good. And so this has in our reality also produced the sense of polarity that Kelly is talking about. And so once again, there is all this research that's pointing out to the mechanics of polarity and energy and frequency. And so it's helpful to understand how this works, and which is why she's going to lead us into understanding how intending correctly at this extreme period of frequency can help build and amplify the energy as we move to the 12-12. And the 12-12 is important because it's going to bookmark the 12 years from the 2012 prophecy. And so that's, again, a very amplified and magnified corridor.
So thank you
Yeah.
so much. So as we move into the 12-12, and that energy is we're going to hit that is so big. We want to multiply and amplify and bring into collectively as many people as we can, holding the love frequency, the unity consciousness. As you carry these codes of light, and they are, as you can see here in this grid, all hitting and moving into the planet to bring unity consciousness. And so I'm going to channel now rather than go through all this, because I want to I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to give you guys an overview of what we're doing with this grid of light. And you, as our key members who've been working with the light codes, I wanted to get on with you separate from the call at 2 o'clock, which we'll do again in a different way with everyone. I'd love for you to join again if you can, but to be the anchor and the core that is really choosing during this time to hold this light, amplify this light as the light workers that you are, to spread this love around the planet. So go in and make sure everybody has, you can download. I'm sure you already have your symbol, but it's free. You just go and you get it, and you choose which one you're holding and which one you're receiving, and it's getting plugged in and added to the grid. And then what we're doing, and this is a little hard and a bit abstract, so try to follow me on here. But if you have a giving and a receiving, like mine happened to have been both the healing code, which is unusual. But when you start to merge your codes, the ones that you're holding and the one that you're receiving, it creates a third energy that's pushed through the Vesica Pisces, that is a manifestation of a harmonized energetic field that's your frequency, that you're holding energetically for the collective. And even if you can't decipher exactly what that is, just spend some time and tune into the different codes. Like Debashri here is holding the birthing code and the sacred holy womb, and those energies brought into the Vesica Pisces as they begin to merge give birth to the star child. Somebody else here is holding the Christ consciousness, one of our ascended masters, and is also holding the creation energy. As those start to birth, they create the vibration of the Holy Grail. And you'll start to merge your codes together as they come into harmonization of what you're giving and holding for the planet and what you're also energetically receiving. And as they come into the 0 point, what they are giving birth to, what you're creating, what you're manifesting to be of service for the collective on a larger scale. And so here's another one, and this is fun. When this one intersected, I don't know if I blow this up, it creates 2 hummingbirds in the 0 point in the center, which is the divine destiny energy. And somebody else had the magic and the healing, and it created the avatar self. So these are examples. I don't want you to get stuck on this because this may seem a little complicated, but I just want you to tune into your symbol, the one that you're holding, the one that you're receiving, how it's intersecting. And through the intersection, does that perhaps give birth to something? Like Swati's holding the freedom code, and Insaf is holding the light language, and they're working on one of the 12 nodes of the different places that we're going to be visiting. But both of those energy have to be with opening your throat chakra, your authentic self, speaking your truth, the freedom and the light language, but in a different way. So when you merge those energies together, they give birth to something else. That in which it gives birth to is an energy that is coming into harmonization, that is part of a signature of a vibration that you're holding to bring to service to the planet, that you're carrying around the globe. So I'm going to channel now. Yeah, on the website, it says get your free infinity symbol. Just download it and see as many people can get it. And they're all holding the light codes, and it all then gets plugged into the mother source creation grid. And my mission in my lifetime is to have 144,000 people all at once holding this much light of unity around the globe. How I'm going to do that, I have no idea. If anybody knows how to help me to do that, email me and let me know. I'm open to all possibilities. And so as we do that, can you imagine the magnificent shift that will take place on the planet? And us as star beings and as star seeds, as light workers, as way showers, have come to radiate this light, to bring it into our body. We were talking about the Holy Grail, but the Holy Grail is not something that we're seeking outside of us, hidden in a treasure somewhere. It is us. We are the Holy Grail. We are the template of light. It is our light body that we're turning on, that we're activating, that is radiating and creating that bridge between the heavens and the inner earth, right? The celestial realms and the realms beneath us. That is really the theme that weaves through everything we do in all the light codes. So you guys are like my core family that I've been working with for so long. And so I wanted to gather you specifically to come together to hold that template for the collective as we move into this harmonized energy during the equinox. It's next weekend, that then propels us to begin to proliferate the energy even wider and more, to step into the 1212 gateway that's coming, that will come toward the end of the year, that will just be this momentous shift on the planet. Okay, so I'm going to channel right now. Thank you for listening to all that. Also on this PowerPoint are the 12 nodes of intersection and places that Debistry and I will be visiting, and the Ascended Masters that will be working with those nodes and you guys plugging into them. So this PDF with all this information, I'll send out to you in an email so that you can have it and you can read it and you can look at it and tune in on your own rather than me going through all of it right now. Okay, so thank you for all your love and support. I can't do this without you. I just want to reiterate, and if I haven't said in a while, I want to say it again. Thank you. And this is not about me. It's nothing to do with me. This is the collective and all of us doing this together. I just happen to be the one with the Zoom link that gets everybody together. But it's you guys that do this, and I can't do it. And I think the email said I need help because I can't. I mean, I shouldn't say I can't. I can do anything. We can all do anything we want, right? But it would really be great if everybody helped to gather the 144,000 in whatever capacity or creative brainstorming ideas that you have, that as a community that we do this together. This is like, okay. All right, so let me channel now, see what they have to say, and then I'll see you again. If you have the time, it would be amazing to pop back in on the Sunday call. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Ow, ow. We are very delighted to be here and to attune to all of you in this way and to connect with this particular moment in time and history, as there is such a quickening taking place and an acceleration and amplification amplification of energies around the globe. And as it is that Kelly's energy and mine are deeply intertwined and integrated in this moment, in the sharing of the understanding of this vibration that is so polarized, in which you may be feeling this sense of polarization energetically within your own body, as well as the earth is feeling it, and you as a collective are experiencing it as it will amp up in coming weeks and months. And yet, there is this moment of amplification of harmony, of love, of unity that we are inviting all of you to attune to during the equinox that can span and continue for quite a long time, depending upon how many are attuning to its frequency and supporting the widening and the amplification. The energies of the Lyrans are here now and would like to take a moment to communicate with you as we will begin to assimilate the energy, as I may be an interpreter of their vibration in this communication, depending upon the interfacing needed with the vessel Kelly. Taking in a nice deep breath, breathing in and letting go, attuning to the 12D stargate of the Lyran frequency and the feline beings of the great white lion and the energy of their unconditional and magnetized love for you. Tuning into their frequency, begin to allow an image of their vibration to come into your experience, as their hair is white as snow and their eyes are crystal blue, sometimes green and gold, their heart very open, ancient and wise, holding the template of the 12 ding. Beginning to attune to them, a council member of the highest order of the royal guard is here and present, coming in at this time from the energy of Avalon, in the mirrored reflection of Avalon here on your planet Earth. Tuning to and allowing this energy of great consequence and love to come into your experience as the interpretation begins. I am Lyran, a feline being of light, a royal code of love from the royal councils of light. I come to you, but I have been here before on your planet, and you have been with me, for there is no separation. Yet the unfolding of the game in your matrix and holographic field appears to still be playing out in a polarized field. There is time in which we embedded our energy and connected it into certain places, nodes of energy on your planet. You are traveling as we have opened a gateway for you to connect in Avalon. There is a mirror of our constellations that shows itself within your landscape that you are slowly beginning to understand. There is a reason that you have been and are connecting to Burrow Mound, for this is a place of masculine energy. It is also a place in which the hierarchy of form occurred, and its shape is round. This is a time when the skulls were round as well, and there was a connection between us who lived and were tuned to the Tor. If you look at the Tor from an aerial perspective, you will see it is in the shape of an almond. It is more elongated. Its mound is shaped differently. We are inside the Tor, for our DNA still remains there. The intersection of our energy with the energy of the Burrow Mound is a union to bring harmony, but more importantly, peace. These particular areas are potent. meaning the energy that runs along these lines that you have named Mary and Michael, which are not really true to their nature, but we understand the connection to them within your mythologies, are very powerful and they extend all around your planet. There is a concentration of energy here around this place of the tour and around Glastonbury, and it is the heart center of your planet. We have been working and coming down, descending through the serpent rope to widen this energy. But as we have been doing so, it is widely known by many of the power that it holds. Those who were interested, and we know we don't often talk about this, but for this moment it is important for a broader perspective, wanted to harness this energy for control. And this control was a squashing of sorts, of a remembering of the people. This energy is deeply connected to polarization and harmonization, both. The amplification of polarization on your planet results in war. War is a form of control and distraction. War is used in a way to dissemble the energetic fields of harmony so that you forget who you are and fear rises. These energy sources that the animals and the birds and the beings and all of those attuned and aligned to their inner knowing would ride and connect to, receiving energy from them, attuning to our light and to the Great Mother and deep within her womb, knew the power of these places. This is why many of your churches and monuments are built upon them. However, it is that other energies also wanted to harness this for a polarized frequency based in division. This is what might be thought of as a war complex, or energy in which machinery was run across it to energize it. You are at a point in which this energy can be dismantled and is being dismantled by so many around your planet waking up and holding love. There will be other energies that would like to maintain control. It is a feeding off of this energy, but you are holding love. And because of that, it is disintegrating or causing stress on these complexes as they begin to dissolve and collapse. However, this energy is amplified for whoever chooses to harness, connect to, vibrate, and tap into it with their intention and purpose. There are more of those like you on the planet, holding love in their heart, moving into harmony and into unity, and less that want to harness the control for the war machine. However, that machine is trying to amplify and connect with this energy. And so we are asking you to attune to these alignments. You may ask, well, how do I do this? For I am not living on this vortex. I am not on the intersection of these nodes. You can travel to them in your astral body and attune to their frequency and simply send the light of the codes I've transmitted and sent to you that are attuned to the Lyrans and the inner worlds together into one, sending them through the waterways and the passages that then move through and repair and heal the lines of the serpents and the dragons. As these lines are repaired and come into full form, there is a stirring that happens and a merging occurs. We're asking for you to pair up with the parts of your twin self the energetic aspects that come into union within you. You might think of this as your divine masculine and feminine, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, the love and the unity of all energies. But this would also require you to love the war machine. It would also require you to love the energy of control and domination, to be able to bring that as well into harmonization, for it is simply an amplification of the shadow side that also resides within all. It is the union of all these energies into the 0 point that gives birth to a new way within the unified field of love, allowing for a deeper sense of synchronicity, magic, and harmonization as you attune to the I am that I am presence. And so we are inviting and asking you to be the bridge between the energy of the celestial realms, the merging of these two forces within the inner core of the deep, raw, primal energies where the waters are born and bubbling up as they fall from the galactic center, passing through your heart and radiating out through the arteries, the blood vessels, the nervous system of your planet, crossing over the meridians, the nodes, and the dragon lines as they awaken around the globe, creating a shift in consciousness. This shift is accelerating exponentially, and as you hit the portal gateway of 1212, it will amplify so much more. You, as a being of light, as a star being, a one of love that is attuned to us, are being asked to hold this energy, holding it within your own field, within your own personality matrix, noticing where the energies are amplified in you, in your relationships, in your work, in your connection with all things. And as the energy amplifies, to integrate it without judgment, bringing into union the light and the dark, as above, so below, the micro and the macro, unifying into harmonization all aspects without identifying them as good or bad. This will require on the outside projection of energy and information and things happening around the globe to release judgment, to move into the position of the observer, to witness, to watch, to hold the energy, and to align with the intention of the highest outcome to unfold for humanity as you move into a state of service without knowing necessarily that you know what the best outcome is, beginning to release the ego mind, surrendering and trusting as you move into back a place that you can fall into a knowing that everything is taken care of, that you are taken care of, that everything is aligning and flowing as you are bringing your energy into harmony, and that then through that the need for control or even doing in a way that you have done before is different. The intent is to flow with the energy as it guides you, moving and taking action steps, doing what is needed, but from a heart-centered place where the fear is left behind and the actions are motivated and propelled through the heart center of love. We come at this time inviting you and asking you to participate in this unity of light. And with that, it requires within your own center, within your own personality matrix, an opening and a willingness for self-love, deep, incredibly powerful, embracing, vulnerable, raw, authentic self-love around all parts of who you are. These travels that will take place, that Kelly will go on with Debashri, will be an intersection of these energies as they will open these gateways, and your energy from where you are will flood in and fill them full of light. This will widen the energies and the channels of the ley lines as the waters pass through, and it will open spaces all around the globe, and the light will permeate and move inside. And with that, the energies of us connected with the celestial realm, the Lyran councils of light, and the beings of love will merge with the energies of the dragons, the serpents, the kundalini, the inner earth, the raw energies, as they intertwine together in an explosion of light that will ripple around the planet. Know that you are an integral part of this and that you have come to participate. We come in love, acceptance, and understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. But we ask that all of these energies are given to yourself, by yourself, and for yourself. It is time now to let go of the thinking mind. It is time to let go of the past and the worry of the future, but to come into residence to where it is that how we operated on the planet. I, attuning and integrating as the energies have merged, as the Lyran Council member, want you to know that we once walked on your planet. We were in bodies too. Our skulls were elongated. Our bodies were different. We were more luministic, but we came into form and matter in order to operate and seed energies along these lines. These seeds now are coming to life. They are beginning to bloom, and encoded in them are energies that, as you walk upon them, are integrated within you now, as you are receiving our wisdom, codes, light, and knowledge. Trust in us. We did not operate through the ways of your thinking mind that you do. Everything was always provided for us. There was never a moment or thought of the idea of lack or less than or out of union with self. You have been separated from this aspect, forced into a matrix of fear. This fear energy has permeated your globe and forced you to think that you have to be enslaved in work you don't like or to do things that are separate from your essence, from who you truly are. This matrix is collapsing, but it will go out with a bit of a fight, as there will be distractions and energies that will come in to propel the frequency of fear so that you return to what is familiar. But we are here and we are guiding you like a beacon of light. Keep your eyes focused on us, on our love for you. Look into our eyes that you see through your own eyes in the mirror and follow us. We are bringing you closer to an emanation of plasmic light, and this golden light is moving through your body. As you step into this sphere of light, there is nothing to fear, nothing to worry about, nothing to figure out, nothing to fix, because it simply is in its pure divine source energy, in which it always is. It is simply your perception of it that will shift, in which you will be at perfect ease and peace of the unfolding of everything as it occurs, noticing it from a new aerial perspective, the one in which we perceive and see all of you as codes of light. We don't perceive you in your form, but simply as balls of light. Begin to be aware of us. We will appear to you through the elements, through the sun and the water, the fire, the wind, and the air. Notice where we are and attune to us. We are a frequency. And as you align with this frequency, all the other matrices begin to disappear, and you are elevated into a new process, a new way of being. And this way of being moves with ease and grace, as if you are just floating along through the experience. Notice the pulling that might happen in the polarized way through your emotions that may take you in one direction or another. And as you are aware of it, bring love to that polarized energy. Bring the frequency of peace to it and invite it to be integrated within the 0 point as it aligns with these ley lines of energy that propel it forward in the awakening. You will merge as you move into the twin flame light code with this unification of these energies that is propelled through the Kundalini, that will awaken parts inside of you that force you to come into complete union with yourself, a willingness to accept and love self fully and completely without judgment. This might appear to be something easy or simple, but as you pass through the different gateways and the energies and nodes are activated, other forces will arise, giving you the opportunity to notice within the mirrored reflection of all fractal patterns if you have chosen or not chosen love. When we were here on this planet, there was an intersection of our energies. Notice the mounds and the energies that wind together. Some come from different races, and these races are also coming into union. You're coming into union here in many ways around the skin colors that you have, around the political parties, around the different layers of your status or financial abilities, and all of that is coming into union. But we too, and our races in all star systems are coming into union. We are not separate from you nor us. The elements are also coming into union. All of it is waking up to move through an alchemical process, a marriage of sort, a unification between all energies. And so, as you come into union with self, you will align with your twin flame that will propel you as you move through the 0 point to begin to amplify the energies of service around the globe as you are a conduit of love and light. Thank you. Thank you for choosing love over fear. Thank you for loving yourself fully and completely. Thank you for surrendering and trusting in Source. Thank you for merging with the I am that I am presence and coming into union with your twin, the twin energy that will take you to the next level of truth within yourself. You are a divine being of light, as are we, and we are simply mirroring that to you so that you may remember and know. This union occurring across your globe will be very powerful, and you will feel it. And as you feel the intensity of polarization, continue to return to the 0 point, which is your core, your center, your stillness, your presence, the place of knowing that all is well, the willingness to fall into the arms of the divine, fully trusting in whatever is unfolding is part of the divine plan as you choose to love all of it. You are loved. And so it is. Mhm. Hmm. Thank you so much for coming today to be of service. I am overjoyed by how many of you showed up. I love all of you. You're my soul family. So I'm going to share with you, for those of you who want to just see real quick, These are the lines that we're going to be traveling on. This is the mirroring of the star energies and the ones, the 12, which then it will adding in the 12 of yours, which is the 144, which will lead us to the 1212 activation. These are the places we're going to visit. I'm going to send them out to you. There's 12 spots, and one of them might resonate with you, or you might feel called to one of them, called to work with them, to travel energetically, to research, to understand, to widen. As we're working with the 8-8 Mother Source Creation Grid, and you have your symbol. Then we're going to connect with the Mary and Michael line, which is the weaving of these energies together, all the way to the Apollo and the Athena alignment, so the dragon lines. And then it's going to connect us to the 1212 Christ Consciousness Unity Grid. And this is going to merge the Mother Source Grid with the Christ Consciousness Grid on 1212. That's the organic and inorganic energies, as above, so below. That's a whole new grid system for the planet that you will be participating in by holding union, balance, and harmony with the intention of unconditional love that will be amplified within the ley lines. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you at 2 o'clock if you're around. Otherwise, thank you for coming this morning and holding this energy. If you're one of the 144 that's going to hold the energy, raise your hand. I bet everybody will, but just to be sure, you can raise it, I think, on the thing. Or you can just say yes, yes, yes. And
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Love
yes,
you.
yes,
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 yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
Unity,
yes.
unity,
Yes,
love,
yes,
love,
yes.
love.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes.
Yes,
Love, love,
yes.
love.
Yes,
Yes,
love
yes,
you.
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
Yes,
yes,
Love
yes,
yes.
yes,
you.
yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Love,
Yes,
love,
yes,
love.
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes,
Love
Yes,
you,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Archangel
Love and
Raphael. Love
love
you,
and
Yes,
Kelly.
yes,
light and
Yes,
yes.
yes,
laughter.
Love, love, love.
yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
yes.
Yes,
Love,
yes,
love, love.
yes. See, see, see.
Yes,
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 yes.
Love,
yes.
love, love.
Love, love,
Love,
love.
love, love. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
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 yes.
yes. Love you, Kelly. Love you, Archangel Raphael.
Love you, Raphael.
Love you,
Kelly.
Stacy.
Everyone.
Love
Love you,
everyone.
Mary.
Love everyone.
So beautiful.
Love, love, love.
Love, love, love.
Love, 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 love.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Well, now. All right. Did it.
Love, love, love.
Love everyone.
Yay.
Love.
I'm so happy. I feel so supported. So many people holding the love.
Unity.
Unity, collaboration.
Parents, unity, love.
Yay, we got this.
Me
Super.
too.
We absolutely do.
Me
So
too.
all right. See you guys at 2.
See you at
Okay.
2.
See you
Ciao.
later.
Thank you.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
It's awesome, Cal.
Mhm.
It's amazing. And all of this energy circulates through each and every one of us.
Yay. Yeah.
It's so powerful, so beautiful.
Mhm.
Thank you for being you.
Thank you, Rena. Mhm. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
I'll see you